Hello everyone, how are you doing? In this video, I will share with you my recommended summer cut flowers for home gardens. They are flowers that not only good for cutting, but you can use for other purpose for your home. And these flowers are practical for home gardeners like us who don't have a lot of time to maintain the garden and don't have the deep knowledge like the flower farmers. The first flowers on my list are sunflowers. They are such a wonderful flowers to grow in your garden. Sunflowers have vibrant color and they have such a unique flower shape like a sun. They're so cheerful, they will add a lot of fun into your garden. And because they are easy to grow, you can grow them with your children. You can just put seed in the soil and then 70 days or 100 days later, they will bloom beautifully in your backyard. After the sunflower bloom, you can cut some of them and arrange them for your home. And you can leave the rest of them in your garden. Once they finish blooming, the flowers will produce seeds and the seeds will attract birds to your garden. And the birds will keep an eye on the insects, the worms, the pests that attack your other flowers. And that's why I always tuck in sunflowers in almost every corner of my garden. The only drawback of sunflower is that most of the varieties only have one bloom for one plant. However, there are some varieties of sunflowers that have multiple blooms in one plant. The blooms tend to be smaller, but that's good because you will have smaller sunflowers to use in smaller flower arrangements. If you are interested to grow cut flower this season, I recommend 3 kinds of sunflowers. First, the sunflowers that produce seeds. The second is the branching sunflowers. And the last kind of sunflowers can be any sunflowers that you like. It can be the white sunflowers or maybe the dark sunflowers, anything that brings you joy.
Yeah. Would it be cool to say? Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition. All my senses tell me I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling, what if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. And your friends are drunk, and the DJ keeps playing the same songs, and time isn't moving along.
Hydrangea is the next summer cut flower for home gardens that I would recommend. They will take a few years to establish and produce a lot of blooms, but it's so worth it. They will serve as a flowering hedge that you can enjoy in the garden, and you can also cut some of the flowers to decorate your home. Most hydrangeas will bloom only once a year, but the blooms will stay on the shrub for a long time from summer to fall and then dry up in winter time. The only thing that you have to pay attention to is to keep them hydrated. To keep the soil moist for hydrangeas, you can put a lot of compost in the spot that you plant the hydrangeas. And on top of the soil, you can put a lot of mulch. It can be either like leaves or wood chips or your regular mulch that you use in your garden. You can also run drip line irrigation or soaker hose to give them extra water, especially in summertime. When cutting hydrangeas for flower arrangement, it's important that they are hydrated. You can cut them in early morning because they hydrate overnight, or after you cut them, you can put them in a bucket full of water and let them float on the water and then let them drink for a few hours before you arrange them. And the next recommended flowers for your garden are Rudbeckia. They are powerhouse of flowering plants for your home garden in summer. Because they are native plants, they are super low maintenance. They don't need extra water from you. They are resistant to pests and disease. And plus they attract birds and butterflies to your garden. Some people might say that they are too common. They just have this yellow flower. But there are some varieties that's so special, so unique, and so different. And one of the special cut flower variety is Rudbeckia Sahara. They have double petals to start, and they have such a wide range of color, from yellow to brown to peachy pink. Some of them have more than 2 colors in one bloom. They are so exquisite for floral design. I grew them last year and I post them on my Instagram. And oh my gosh, a lot of florists reach out to me to buy them. Oh my goodness, watercolor so difficult. I have to keep practicing it. The next summer cut flowers that I would recommend to home gardeners is basil. A lot of home gardeners already grow basil in your garden because you use them for cooking and because it's easy to grow and because it's so popular. But not so many people know that you can use basil for flower arrangements. Basil can add a unique and delicate look to your bouquet with that little spiky flowers that pop up. And also basil adds fragrant element and a fresh aromatic smell to your bouquet, especially when a lot of summer flowers don't have a scent at all, like zinnias, like sunflowers. When you add a basil into the bouquets, you will make that bouquet smell good. The only problem with basil is that they tend to wilt. But here are the tips. You can cut the flowers when they almost finish blooming. And at that stage, the stem will tend to be sturdy and strong. Another tip is to add basil inside the bouquet, not on the outside. This way the other flowers and foliage will support that basil. And another tip is just like hydrangeas. You put the basil in a bucket full of water, let them drink for a few hours before you arrange them. But don't put basil in cold water. They will wilt. For some reason, they don't like cold water, and also they don't like refrigerator. I am obsessed with basil, that's why I try so many varieties. My recommendation is to grow whatever you're gonna eat, maybe this Italian sweet basil, and also add something that's good for cutting. And here's my most favorite for cutting, is cinnamon basil. It's very cheap, just $2. It has the most vibrant flowers, and the foliage is kind of shiny and has, the purple in the middle. And this is also one of my favorite. It has like a fluffy head flowers with the foliage, in the back. It's just so unique. The next summer cut flowers for home gardens that I would recommend to you is zinnias. I didn't like them at all because they are too popular, they are too landscapey, and I'm kind of, antisocial and try to be cool. Like, I'm so unique, I'm not gonna grow zinnias. But, there are so many things about zinnias that make me love them. The first benefit is that they are so colorful, especially in summertime. You want like colorful flowers in summer because it will cheer up your garden. Another benefit of zinnia is that they will attract butterflies and bees to your garden, especially monarch butterfly that will come, in my area around summertime. And monarch just love zinnia for some reason. I don't know why, maybe it's the color. And the best thing about zinnias is that they will bloom again and again and again and again. People call them cut and come again flowers. That means if you keep cutting them, they will keep regrowing and then will keep blooming until fall. Actually, I started loving zinnias when I discovered the specialty cut flowers varieties like the Queenie series and the binary giant big one. Alright, here's my problem. Flowered seed original starting in 7 days. They are so beautiful. The problem is they're like $20. I really love this one. It's so special and it's original. I don't know. I've been dreaming of this one, Golden Hours. She didn't sell last year. There are other varieties too that it's good for cut flowers and have such a unique color. This is unicorn. I understand she put a lot of effort and investment into breeding these zinnias and they are so original and special. I totally understand why, it's expensive, but still, my budget. I really plan to buy them all, but after seeing the price, I have to think about it really hard. Maybe pick just 2 varieties. Oh, I don't know. What you guys think? The only drawback of the zinnias are the powdery mildew, which is like the white dust on the leaves and it will slowly kill the plants. But that will come in the late season. You will get to cut the flowers for like maybe 2 times already. Other than that, zinnias are very easy to grow. You can direct sow the seed in the ground after the last frost, or you can do the winter sowing method, put them in the milk jugs, or you can let them self-seed in your garden and you don't have to even do anything at all. But when you grow very expensive varieties like this, you don't want to waste any seeds at all. So here's my recommendation. Last summer, I make a video of how to grow zinnia from seeds to bouquets. In the video, you will see how I sow the seed in the tray under the grow light and how I take care of the seedlings, the young plants, how I cut the flowers, what I do to avoid the powdery mildew in the late season, and also how I arrange the zinnia flowers a little bit. If you're interested to see, you can check out this video right here. Alright guys, I gotta go to work and I will see you again next Friday. Bye bye!